Retro Gaming Mania!
Hey guys, Retro Gaming Maniac here, and I have another quick pickups video for you. Now, the stuff I'm about to show you is stuff I've gotten over the course of about 2 or 3 months now, actually. Just haven't got a chance to show you. And a lot of this is stuff that you haven't seen in the Craigslist Game Grab series. So I'll go ahead and start with some stuff I got from Goodwill. So at a Goodwill and saw this game there complete, in really good shape. Diablo 2 for PC. We got it for $2, and it's a pretty classic RPG. It's got like 6 discs in it. I heard it was pretty good. I'm not big into RPGs, but for $2, and it was a nice clean copy, why not? Next thing I got, I picked these up kind of because of the new Star Wars movie coming out. I got Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, Episode 1, collector's case. You open it up like that, and it's got this backdrop here, this background. Comes with like an art book and then the VHS tape, and this was only $2.99, I think, so $3, couldn't pass it up. And also picked up the Star Wars trilogy on VHS for 99 cents at the same Goodwill, and it's a pretty awesome edition of it. Now it is one of the later release VHSs, the digitally remastered or whatever, but 99 cents with the sleeve, not bad. Alright, and the next stuff I'm going to show you is some games that a guy at work was getting rid of. And he had a bunch of Xbox games, a Sega Game Gear with some games. And it was all stuff he was getting rid of, he didn't want it anymore. And he knows I collect games, so he gave me a really good deal on it. He gave me an Xbox system, 5 controllers, all the cables. We're talking original Xbox. And then like 60 games. And I'll go ahead and show you the stack of games it came with. I'm back. Alright. So it came with a bunch of games in the case here. I'll show that in a second. But got Men of Valor for Xbox. It is complete. We got Test Drive Off-Road for Xbox. Now this is a cool one. Silent Hill 2 complete. Pirates: The Legend of the Black Pearl. No, Black Cat, sorry. I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which I have on PlayStation 2, but did not have on Xbox. Corvette, basically just a Chevy Corvette racing game. It's actually pretty fun. I've played it before. Professional Drag Racing. Don't really play this one, but I might get, trade bait or subscriber contest giveaway or something. Grand Theft Auto 3, very good game. Awesome soundtrack on these Grand Theft Auto games. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. The Myst 3 Exile. I heard the Myst games are pretty cool. They're kind of unique, so I definitely want to try that out. The Thing. Now my friend played this. It is a really good game. The movie's really good. I've never seen it, but he recommends it. SSX3, I love these snowboarding games. I used to like Johnny Mosley Mad Tricks, as well as SSX Tricky. Those are really good. Came with MX Unleashed and Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, which is a pretty cool game. So, Xbox, 5 controllers, all these games, and then this case full of games as well. I'll just open the case and read through some of the games that's in here. And there's a few duplicates. Anyways, we got Crimson Skies, Rainbow Six 3, we got Top Spin, NCAA, so dual disc, Project Gotham Racing 2, Need for Speed Underground 2, Madden 05, Legends of Wrestling, which I have on PlayStation 2, Project Gotham Racing 1, NFL Fever 2003, we have Ghost Recon 2, Conflict Desert Storm, Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball, NCAA 2004, Star Wars The Clone Wars with Tetris Worlds, The Lotus Challenge, Amped, Star Wars Obi-Wan, which I heard was really good, another football game, ESPN 2K5, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, that's a good one. We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, Madden 2003, NFL Fever 2002, Tony Hawk's Underground, Mechasult, MLB 2K5, Test Drive Off-Road, I know that's the second copy of it, another Project Gotham Racing 2, From Russia with Love, Soul Calibur 2, that's a good one, Medal of Honor Frontline, another Tiger Woods game, Halo, NASCAR Thunder 2003, NBA Live 2004, and then we have Ghost Recon 1, NCAA 2003, another Project Gotham Racing, and we have Jet Set Radio Future and Sega GT 2002, and another Ghost Recon 2. That was included in that bundle from work from a friend of mine. And so not only did it come with the Xbox, all the games I just showed you, and the controllers, it also came with a Sega Game Gear. And this is the Game Gear, called the Handy Gear. It's like a protective case. It's got a little magnification screen there, all kind of like, you know, covers for the ports and everything. Go ahead and open it up here. This thing is very bulky. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can tell from here. Look how big that is. It's not going to be fitting in your pocket. Sega Game Gear.
Game Gear.
Now it turns on and everything, but the screen's all scribbled and messed up looking, so I probably got to replace the capacitors in it with a... It's not too hard of a job, it's just time consuming. It came with the Sega TV tuner, and you put this in the cartridge slot of the Sega Game Gear. Look how long this antenna is, it's crazy. And you can watch TV on your Sega Game Gear. And it doesn't work today because the TV channels and stuff are now digital, but you might be able to put a converter in here if you really wanted to. I mean, it has inputs and whatnot in it, so that came with it. And it came with 3 games. We have World Series Baseball, NFL Quarterback Club 96, and G-Lock Air Battle. So it's a good little starter Game Gear setup. Like I said, I'll have to repair the Game Gear. So, alright, next thing I got all these, actually, all these PlayStation 2 games I'm about to show you, I got from Second and Charles. They were all under $5. I got Shell Shock Nom 67.
Much more accurate. Man-hearted ahead. Laying down is another great way to get hit less and improve your accuracy.
I like these war games, especially the Vietnam game. It's hard to find a good Vietnam game. I got Wolfenstein. Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. I love this game. Resident Evil Outbreak.
Cindy!
I've got a lot of my Resident Evil games right here. And also another game that's similar to Resident Evil, Cold Fear. Pretty much the exact same thing as Resident Evil, but a lot of people don't know about this one. It's actually a really good game. I also recently got some component cables for my PlayStation 2, so it's not a huge difference, but it does clear up the screen a lot, and it does make a pretty good improvement on the picture. It's not as jagged looking, I guess. I'll have to show you a comparison one day of PlayStation 2 with you know, composite versus component. But Went to Five Below, and they had some PS3 games. So I got Gran Turismo 5, sealed, and Metal Gear Rising, which is also one of the ones that's being given away in these 250 subscriber contests. So if you haven't entered that yet, go ahead and do that. And I heard this is a good game. My friend beat it. Said it was not your traditional Metal Gear game, but it was a good, you know, hack and slash beat 'em up type game. Alright, and got this at a, this came from Second and Charles as well. It's the Batman Returns, CD. I think it only has like a few songs on it. Oh, my bad, it has 21 songs. It's just a picture soundtrack. 21 songs from the Batman movie, Batman Returns. And, you know, I like Batman, so I had to pick that up. 99 cents. And also found this there as well. It's the Batman Returns movie book. And it's actually pretty cool. It tells you how the movie was made, kind of some behind the scenes stuff. It's really cool, actually. Danny DeVito's Penguin. Check that out. That is awesome. And also, that same friend I do a lot of trades with, he always gives me like half off on anything he picks up. He'll give me half price of whatever it's selling for on Amazon. He got me a Commodore 64 system, a working Commodore 64. I had one already, but it wasn't working. With the Commodore 64 disk drive, which does work because I tested all those Commodore 64 games I picked up in a couple of earlier videos. I tested them all, they all worked. Look how big this sucker is. I mean, look at that. This is a disk drive for floppy disk, but works great. A little confusing to set up if you're not used to it, but he gave me that with 2 Super Nintendo games, which I'll show you. He gave me the Commodore 64, the disk drive. Actually, gave me 2 disk drive. Here's the other disk drive for it. I haven't tested this one yet, but he said it works, but just haven't had a chance to test it. They gave me that. True Lies for the Super Nintendo.
Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Really good, like top-down shooter type game, and it is made by LGN, but it's actually really good. And he gave me The Mask for Super Nintendo, which is actually a hard game to find.
Hold on, sugar. Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight.
Gave me all that for 50 bucks total, which is not bad at all. And he also threw these in for free because I had bought these games from him earlier, but I didn't have the manual, so he threw in Batman the Caped Crusader manual for Commodore 64 and Batman for Commodore 64 manual as well, which is awesome because you actually need a manual for some of these games because some of them can be kind of confusing on how to play and what commands you gotta enter and whatnot. So that was awesome. I love Batman, so that was cool of him to throw that in for free like that. Picked up a NES game recently, Maniac Mansion. I actually got this with a Nintendo system I picked up. It came with Maniac Mansion and Duck Hunt, I believe. And I believe it was actually in one of my videos, Craigslist Game Grabs episode 6 maybe. Episode 7 was the TurboGrafx that I got. And I'm not showing the stuff that was in the Craigslist Game Grabs. Well, actually I am. This was in... Anyways, Maniac Mansion, picked that up. Also picked up Batman Returns, complete in box. It's not sealed, it's just got plastic wrap on it. Very good shape though. It's a good beat 'em up, kind of like Final Fight. So I got Batman Returns. And I got this one I was really happy to get. And one of the Facebook groups I'm on, this guy gave me a good deal on it. I got RoboCop versus the Terminator. And it's in the protective sleeve here, but I'll take it out so you can see it better. But there's the manual for it. Oops, sorry. There's the manual. the cool thing is this Super Nintendo case is actually a hard plastic, like an armor, and it's very awesome. I had to have this thing. Big Terminator fan. I like RoboCop, but I love Terminator. There's the back, and it's just like a cover, so it's over the. I even wrapped it for me, but the game's in there. RoboCop versus Terminator. I paid $45 for this one total, complete, which is good because it's been selling for about 60 to 70 bucks. So the only thing it's missing is I think it's supposed to come with a poster. I can't really find any there's like one poster on eBay that I found, and they're wanting like 20-30 bucks for it. So, but that's all right. I don't have to have the poster. So $45 for that. Like I said, this wasn't all bought at once. This has spanned out about 3 months. So it is a lot of stuff, but I've been behind on my pickups videos. Mostly been doing the game grabs videos, Craigslist game grabs. So next pickup, what else do we have? I think we're almost done. I believe we're almost done. Craigslist game grab episode 6, that Nintendo I picked up. I went ahead, took that Nintendo and kind of modded it. Did like a custom job on it, but here it is. Made it into a Batman Nintendo. I don't know if you can tell, but this is all cut out of the system. It's painted yellow behind it. It's painted like a black rhino liner type painting, like a Duracoat. It's very tough. Makes this thing seem like really tough and everything. But it's pretty cool. And actually, when you turn it on, the bat symbol lights up. I wired some LED lights to the main board, so when you hit the power button, I don't know if it's gonna do it. Nope. When you hit the power button, it'll light up. Sometimes the NES holds a charge, and you get like a little flicker of light when you turn it on when it's unplugged. But so I took that NES and made it my own little Batman themed NES system, and it actually has a controller as well that I painted as well. So it's just a regular NES controller. Did the black paint on it. Nothing too crazy, but it does look pretty cool, and it makes it feel really rough and tough, you know, kind of like the bat suit. So, and just want to try Mega Man NES as well. So had to draw that out on top and use like a Dremel tool and drill it out. But that's pretty much it for the pickups. Wasn't really a quick pickups. I mean, it's like we're going on 16 minutes now, 16 and a half. But had a lot of stuff to show y'all. It's been building up. Normally it only takes like 5 or 7 minutes for me to show you this stuff, but I've had a lot to show you. And I believe that's everything, guys. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to enter the 250 subscriber contest giveaway if you haven't done so yet. And we will see you guys in the next episode, next pickups video, or whatever comes next.